So I read a lot of what you guys had to say regarding this particular series, and I thought, you know what, they are right, and basically we are going to be jumping ahead a few banners clearly, and this is the TEQ Perfect Cell banner where they introduced, well, you'll see who we introduced, or who they introduced, and I definitely like this idea more because it gives you guys an idea of how events were back in the day when you had to use particular units, and an event that is as old as Cells is just super easy these days, and shout out to Riku for changing his lead, of course, and look at that. Not even fully awakened. Such a scrub. But yeah, this is the team that we are going to be taking. Of course, with this particular banner, they did introduce STR 17. They introduced 18, Super Vegeta, Super Trunks, and of course, he had the main man, TEQ Perfect Cell, the second transcended ultra rare in the game, if I am not mistaken. And then you have the TEQ Super Saiyan 2 Gohan from the World Tournaments. He wasn't introduced with this particular banner, but he was out at the time, so I am going to go ahead and use him. But yeah, hope you guys are having a great day as always, and if you do enjoy today's video, consider leaving a like and subscribing if you are new. And of course, the lead out we are going to be taking is STR 17. It gives 2 keys to TEQ, INT, and STR types, and then you have the Android 18 lead, which gives us the stats boost. So this is going to be very interesting. I don't know how well this is going to go, and of course, I will be going over what the cards do once I get into the actual game. But yeah, hope you guys do enjoy this little mix-up. And it's not to say that I'm not going to go over the banners that I skipped over, but I'm just going to jump ahead a little and just jump between banners because there's no need for me to really follow the exact order. It's just going to be a lot of fun if I jump around and just show you guys different eras and how the game has evolved. And I did not want that guy to get key. Well, 18 got key, which is nice. Can we get one here? Okay, no one. And I remember taking on this event, and I literally found it so hard to take out, like, even like 1 bar of health, and I had to rely a lot on stunning. So it will be interesting to see how this goes, and Cell isn't going to attack right off the bat. To be honest, it probably would be beneficial if I got the World Tournament Gohan and Cell together. One of the reasons why is because they both share the common Mahar link, and Gohan gives key to TEQ types with his passive, of course, and it has begun. The amount of damage that he is dealing here is amazing, but Cell is definitely going to be the hardest hitter here, and we are going to activate that link. Wow. So he changed orbs, and, well, I think Android 17 changed the orbs, and then, what's the name? Android 18 changed them back, so we have a ton of orbs for Cell next turn, so hopefully we will be able to take him out. And I'm pretty certain I'm not missing out on anyone. And of course, when you have 2 units that have the Soul versus Soul link, or the Weakens Regeneration passive, he doesn't heal up. Now we have 17 going in. It's crazy to see how much the game has evolved, because at this point in time, that amount of damage was considered pretty damn good, and now we finally have Cell up on the field. And the reason why he didn't show up before is because the events were so damn hard that they gave you a bit of a chance before you just got absolutely wrecked. And of course, there were certain few that had great boxes that could take out an event like this with ease, but for someone like me that used to be free to play at the time, it just didn't work out too well for me. And look at that attack stat. Isn't that just amazing? Well, we are dealing damage, which is what we want, of course. And I believe this is Riku's one, who isn't that great, but 7, not even that, just under 8k. Now, this is where we have to be a bit careful, because if we get super attacks, this could be very bad. And is this going to be a triple super attack? It could be, actually. It's very likely that it is going to be. Is this going to be enough? It is. I think I'm going to go ahead and use an Icarus, just in case he does, in fact, super attack 17. Because this man hits hard. Okay, so he did super attack 18, thankfully. And just look at our health. This amount of health was considered, the norm. And the fact that he hits this hard against a team like this just shows you how careful you had to be. And granted, this probably wouldn't have been the best team because you aren't utilizing every single unit. You would most likely run an Android 18 lead and then choose a bunch of N-type units alongside her. But for this video in particular, I am using all of them in the team, and we have the 2 that we want together, and this is actually very good. Just look at all those orbs of Cell. He is definitely going to like this. And of course, he gets a defensive boost as well, and I completely forgot. I was actually going to go ahead and show you guys what every single one of these guys do. And so let's grab the physical ones. Vegeta isn't going to do much. He has that super attack too, because I tried to farm his super attack, but then I watched a video that saw him do like 45,000 damage at super attack. I believe it was at super attack 10, and it's like, yeah, he definitely isn't worth it. And Gohan's attack stat went up to 45k, so this may be the dream team. I have absolutely no idea why they made this man a support unit, and I don't know why. He is an agility type, the wrong type for this exact event. And not gonna lie, the orb changing here is helping out massively. But yeah, definitely let me know if you guys like this change. Do you think I should just follow the exact order of the release of the banners? Just let me know. But it's nice to jump around and just see how the game has evolved from meta to meta. Right now we go with Android 18, and it's nice having a type advantage at all, but because they don't get an attack boost exactly, it's just not going to be that much of, you know, too useful to us. And I could have Dokkan awakened them both, but I think it'll be way more accurate if I could keep them both unawakened, just to show you what it was like when these first came out. And have a think about it, if we didn't have Perfect Cell, it may be extremely tough to take this event out. Oh dear. No super attack for either of these guys. Wait, is Trunks not going to super attack? Let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11. Wait, no, there's that one orbit at the top. But here's... yeah, I'm going to do this. Definitely not going to risk that. And I'm going to try my very best to get a Dokkan mode of Cell, because he is easily a hardest hitter here, or potentially a hardest hitter here. And this is going really well. We still have a decent amount of items left. Granted, we did use one Icarus and one Usher, so you're going to have to be a bit more careful with how I use those. And again, he isn't going to heal up here, so we should be fine in that regard. But we do have these tech type orbs coming down, so a super attack for Cell shouldn't be too hard to get. I don't want to do it, but I kind of have no choice, because if he does super attack 17, I'm pretty much done. And I'm hoping that I didn't make a mistake there, because that key placement could kind of screw me over with Cell. And the thing is, like, Cell doesn't have too many key linked, especially with no one here, so could be a bit of a problem. Right, that was decent. Now, is Android 18 going to change anything? She isn't, but I do believe we have enough for a super attack. Can we get a Dokkan mode? Okay, this is going to come down. Oh, never mind. I was about to say it's going to come down to the N-type orbs. And hello? I think he is going to regenerate, but not that much. Okay, that's fair enough. Let's grab these. Might as well heal up a decent amount of health. Just don't super attack Cell, please. Okay, we're good. And he isn't going to attack us again this turn, so we should be fine. Question is, how hard is this Dokkan mode going to hit for? Because we didn't grab as many orbs as we did last time. Because we had a ton of purples last time. So we may hit for around the same amount that we did with the purple ones. But we shall see. And the Kamehameha link is active, so I'm hoping it's okay. Wait, is it active? Yeah, it is active. 138k, and he is going to heal up a bit of that. But we are making a ton of progress. I believe we have one Usher left. I believe we did use an Icarus. Wow. That healing, though. That healing. And he is going to heal up again. You know what? Do I even bother? Do I just save these for Cell? I think that is way too many to give up. Like, that is a ton of orbs, and he gets a 15% attack boost. See, but no, it's 12. I believe it is 12. Yeah, it's 12. Attack and defense. 12% attack and defense boost per orb obtained, and then of course you have the Trunks, who gets a 40% attack boost. You have the 18, who is an orb changer, changes the orbs from Rainbow to Int, and then you have Android 8 or 17 rather, agility to Rainbow, and then you have the Gohan, who gives 2 key to Tech and agility type. So that is the card over and done with. And the best card out of the set is definitely going to be Perfect Cell. The one that is most relevant at the moment, I would still say, is Perfect Cell. And the physical Trunks is still pretty damn... Actually, that's debatable. The physical Super Trunks might actually be the most relevant unit here. But again, it does depend on what you have in your box. Keep that link active. Let's go with this. Hopefully it's enough to do a decent amount. Gohan's going to hit harder, so it's better for me to do that. And I actually want to have a look at his defensive stat here. So 11,000, I mean, that's pretty high. For today's standards. Well, for this meta standards. Right. How much is this going to do? I mean, his attack stats still pretty low, but it kind of helps. And I think I may actually lose. It's definitely possible that I'm going to lose at the last hurdle. Because we have made it to his last life bar of health, but I don't think we can survive long enough. Oh. If we keep getting more turns like this, it's definitely a possibility that we can beat him. But then again, there's going to be no super attack for Cell. Damn it, that is so frustrating. And we are like super close. I mean, we do have an Usher, but I don't know if that's going to be enough. Okay, how much damage is this going to do? 26k, he's going to heal up like next to nothing. And then we have the Android 18. Kind of sucks that Cell doesn't share too many key links. Right, now what do we have here? Huh. A terrible rotation is what we have here. And he has absolutely no chance of super attacking. I may be able to hold off for a little bit, but nothing like too crazy. This is actually annoying. If the key placement was nicer to me, I probably could have done something with this. And just look at all those tech orbs. I think we may be able to survive one more turn, but beyond that, I'm not too sure. If we're super lucky, we may be able to beat him, but I'm not too certain here. Right, we have not the greatest rotation by any means. Okay. Let's grab these. Wow, I can't believe I actually missed those. And this could be it. Am I dead? I think I'm dead. No, this is actually so fun. Damn it. I was getting so far with this team. No, I don't know. Could I have beaten him maybe if I was a bit careful? I think if we super attacked every single turn, it definitely would have been possible. But that definitely was a lot of fun. And despite having every single banner card, we still couldn't beat the event. So it just shows you that despite having all these great SSRs, you can still get bodied, which is great. I mean, in today's meta, that isn't very likely to happen. But the fact that we just got bodied towards the end there was something different that you don't normally experience when you have every single banner card. And now that I think about it, I could have run a Cell lead, but the stat boost. And he only gives key to tech types as well, so I don't know. I think the leads that we were running were fine. If we had a universal lead that gave like a HP and attack boost to every single unit here, probably would have gone a bit better, but they just have like such specific types. Granted, he gives a 25% attack boost for all types, but we needed a lead that gave a health boost as well. But yeah, hope you guys did enjoy today's video as always. And if you did, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more. I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you all in the next one.